I just, again, we have a lot of tough kids. Give a lot of credit to Syracuse. I think they're a well-coached team. I believe that they came out with a great defensive game plan, and they put a lot of pressure on us. I would have done the same thing. We have to learn how to deal with the pressure better on offense, and we will. And I thought our defense came through big time. And that's Penn State defense. I think our special team, showed some signs. Obviously, Sam kicked the ball well today, and that was good to see. But we got a long way to go. It's just one. We're just trying to win the day. We won today. We're grateful for that. We're just going to try to do a good job reviewing it tomorrow as a staff. We're going to get the guys back and start getting ready for Eastern Michigan on Monday.
Could you go over the 3rd and 11 play? I would say the prior regime never ever would have probably done that, not making any judgment on it one way or the other. But it's different. It's a different thing, the 3rd and 11 play with 7 minutes to go. And you let Hackenberg throw the ball.
Yeah, hindsight being 20/20, I put him in a bad situation there. And I got to review that. He made a mistake, but I put him in that position. So I got to coach that better with those guys. And you talk about the interception.
Yeah, but the play might have been there.
Yeah, they dropped the guy out. It was a great call by them. They spied a guy out from the defensive line. The guy made a great play. And I'm not sure Christian's ever even seen that before in a live game. So I have to do a better job.
Was that his own blitz and
I don't, Dave. I got to see the film. It's hard to see from the field, but I'm sure it was some type of pressure. But personally, I just need to do a better job coaching on that.
But the point is, you gave him the freedom to make a mistake, so you put
Penn State, we can't dip our toe in the water. We got to come out ready to go. We got to take our shots. If we make a mistake, play complementary football. See if the defense can hold them there. We put them in a very tough spot. And luckily, they gave up the touchdown there on the 1 yard line, but then they stopped them, and then we got the ball back and were able to run some time off the clock, and then they stopped them again. So we have a lot of improvement to do on offense, but I think everybody can see that there's talent on offense. And it's young mixed with veteran, and I just need to do a better job coaching those guys on offense.
Bill, how do you feel that Christian handled himself poise-wise?
He's a very poised kid. He's got a fantastic demeanor. He's got great parents, and I think that's one of the reasons. That's one of the things that stood out to me in recruiting. That he's a young guy. He's only 18. He's got a tremendous future, but we're not ready to waltz him into the College Football Hall of Fame, certainly the NFL Hall of Fame. I mean, we're just saying that look, the guy's a talented guy. He's got a long way to go. It's one game. He made some nice throws. He made some mistakes. I made some bad play calls, put him in some bad situations, and we'll just keep learning from each other. And he's a fun guy to coach.
The decision not to play Allen, and then to address that, and then you talk about the impact he made as soon as he got in there.
Yeah, the decision not to play Allen in the first half is between me and Allen. I'm sure all the beat reporters will try to beat that out of our players somehow. We'll try to get it out of them like he did the starting quarterback job. But I think that that's between Allen and I. Allen's a great player. He's got a fantastic future. I love coaching the kid. I think he's a great kid. Another guy that comes from a great family, and it was important to make that decision for him. But when he came back in the second half, obviously we tried to get him.
What did Christian do over the last couple of weeks to earn the starting spot?
He came into practice every day very focused. He made his share of mistakes. They both did. I'd say it was pretty even. I wouldn't say that it was something where one guy just blew the other guy out of the water. I think it was fairly even. I had to make a decision for the team. The decision was made a while ago, a couple weeks ago. I don't think it's my obligation to announce that. I just don't think it is. But I think it's my obligation to make sure the football team knows that. That's what I did. And so I really take offense to some of the indecisive things that I read sometimes about me. One thing about me, I may make bad decisions, but I make decisions. And so I made a decision on that 2 weeks ago to get him ready for the game. And he's got a long way to go, but for the first game, he did some nice things.
Bill, Stephen Obeng played a lot of linebacker.
You seem to take the wraps off at him a little bit in the second half. Was that
not really?
Well, he threw more deep balls, things like that.
He ran the ball a lot. Not really.
Bill, talk about Gary Gilliam's effort on that save 7 points on that interception.
Say that again.
Talk about Gilliam's effort on that save you 7 points on the interception.
Justin, he's for a big guy, what a fantastic athlete, tough guy. People in that locker room hold Gary in very high regard. He's a guy that has a lot of respect in our program for everything that he's been through, where he's come from. I expected nothing less of him than to go chase that down. And, you know, that does show his athletic ability, but also his heart and toughness.
Bill, do you think you'd have more success running the ball?
You know what, Neil, I think, you know, we gotta go back and look at the tape. I believe Syracuse did a really good job. You know, they pressured it. There were times when they knew we were gonna run it. I knew we were gonna run it. Everybody in the stadium knew we were gonna run it. But the goal was to win the game. And so I think at the end, our defense bailed us out and played a hell of a football game, and we won the game. So I give Syracuse run defense a ton of credit. But, you know, we're Penn State. We gotta run the football when we're supposed to run the football. But obviously, we gotta do a better job, personally me, of planning for it and you know, when to call it and when to call a pass instead of a run, things like that.
Were there a couple 3rd and 7s in the first half that looked like where you're just not going to put Hackenberg in a situation where he's going to throw the ball that you might have with a more veteran quarterback? Is that true or not?
I wouldn't say that that's true, Dave. I was more basing what I saw them do last year on 3rd down, 3rd and 5+. I felt like there was going to be a little bit more space, and we had thrown the ball, I think, almost 85% of the time last year on 3rd down. So I felt like maybe I'd get 2 high safeties and I could stick a run in there and get 6 yards. So that was more game planning by me, and it didn't work out too good.
Nothing to do with him being a freshman.
No, he can throw the football.
Can you comment on Obang's play in first extensive action at linebacker?
Yeah, he's a guy, just like a lot of these guys, all these guys, it's just a real team guy. You know, he's kind of a in-between guy. He plays on all the special teams. He's from right here in New York City, so it's a great homecoming for him. We've asked him to play safety. We've asked him to play linebacker. We've asked him to play nickel. We've asked him to learn how to blitz, how to play the run in the box, how to play coverage. So, you know, what more can we ask of that guy? He's a fantastic kid, and just he's a very important part of our program.
Do we have any updates on Paul and
No, I don't. I just got in. They whisked me right into your court.
Obviously, depth is an issue, so when you see some guys go down, how much is that
You know, I want to say something about that. I think maybe a little bit of that's my fault. You know, depth's an issue for everybody. You know, I really do. Everybody in the country has. If a good player gets hurt, that's not good for anybody in the country. So I think it's not an excuse for us. It's just, hey, next guy up, and that'll always be the case here, whether we have 85, 65, 15, 25, 5, 1, whatever they give us. It's the next guy up. Next guy's expected to go in there with a Penn State uniform on and play well. So, you know, it's not good when someone gets injured on any football team.
On Hackenberg's touchdown pass to Lewis, can you describe all the good things he did on that?
Who, Lewis?
No, Hackenberg.
Lewis did a great job. Hackenberg's gonna do is throw it. Lewis got in there, kept it skinny, and the safety was in the middle, and Lewis did a nice job on that. Allen Robinson drew some of the coverage on that, and Christian made a nice throw. So I think and I'll tell you what, on that play, Zach Zwinak blocked the blitzing linebacker and allowed Christian to step up. So on that football play, Christian probably did the least amount of work, and everybody else did a great job, and he made the throw, which is why he's on scholarship.
Coach, on that play, you had a freshman quarterback throwing to a redshirt freshman, Eugene Lewis. How is Lewis working into the offense? He had, I think, 2 catches, including a touchdown.
Yeah, he's a great kid. He practices every day. He's durable. He's a guy that has a smile on his face every single day. Fun guy to coach. He and I kind of go back and forth, busting chops a little bit. He likes a certain type of music. I like a certain type of music. So I felt happy for him that he was able to have a touchdown on his first day. So he's got a lot of improvement to do, just like all the young players. But you know, we're looking forward to coaching him in the future.
Coach,